You're watching Skyscraper Television.
Tower. Today, county commissioners voted 3-2 to rezone an area of the park in order to build the tower. Now, for weeks, residents have been complaining about its construction, but one commissioner says the idea made sense to him.
Are towers that are co-located with other public facilities. This is the first time a private sector company has located its tower in Lakes Park, definitely. But the location was very important to them because of the technology involved.
County administrators are now looking at ways to regulate tower construction in public areas. And while Lee County is approving the tower in Lakes Park, in Charlotte County, zoning officials are calling for a moratorium on tower construction. Brandon Todd has that story from the Charlotte County newsroom.
And they could pose a serious threat to low-flying aircraft.
And I'm also trying to watch out for the other aviation uses, the airways over Charlotte County, public service, including mosquito control, the Sheriff's Department, Game and Fish Commission.
Today, county officials met to discuss ways to change some zoning laws to make these towers safer. For instance, FCC law says any tower that is over 200 feet tall must have warning lights and/or warning markers. The county wants to apply those rules to shorter towers just for safety's sake.
Our codes have not been substantially revised for a number of years, and it's time to kind of drag them out, overhaul them, and see what we can do to bring them up to speed.
Zoning officials also want to try and keep the number of new towers in residential areas to a minimum. It's become somewhat of an eyesore to some residents. This is an example. These three communications towers are right in the backyard of this residential community. That has some folks here upset. Art Hayhoe says he's tired of seeing these towers every time he walks out the front door.
It does get to be an eyesore. When I first moved there was only one tower for Charlotte County Utilities. Now all of a sudden there's two more, so there's three of them. How many more are they going to build?
As many as they
one company that is working
want,
to limit
mister.
its number of towers. They're considering teaming up with other cell phone companies to share towers, or even putting their antenna on top of local buildings.
Another one of the PCS carriers has contacted us, and we've worked out an agreement where they're getting on 5 of our towers. They're going to actually mount antennas on 5 of our towers.
Now, it is the new digital technology that is forcing these companies to ask for these new towers, and the moratorium that I spoke of will not go into effect until voted on by the County Commission. In Charlotte County, I'm Brandon Todd, Fox News at 6.
When we come back this evening, Tom Chisholm will be in. He's got our forecast. We had some rough weather over the weekend. We'll find out if there's more on the way.
And the verdict in the murder trial of a...
Don't you dare! Oh, stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What is this? All of a sudden you're talking. You're not using signals anymore. What's the matter? Did the cat get your...